Hello there and welcome to Genessis Models 46 vlog. In this vlog it is the May 2019 show. Got all sorts coming up in this show, but first off we have competitions. Let's announce the competition just to wet your lips for later. We were giving away Hobby Boss's A4M, and that was the Skyhawk by Hobby Boss 148 scale. If you don't already know this kit, we are actually I'm actually building another one of these. This is the for the live session, sort of a step-by-step video build live. That's coming along rather nicely every Friday at 6 o'clock. Now the one who won this, after doing the usual random number generation program, counted down the thread, I came to Sam Towers second. So congratulations to Sam Towers second, you are the winner. Just give me an email and I will ship this out to you free of charge. Now don't worry if you haven't won it, we've got May 2019 competition coming up later on in the show. What I just want to quickly sort of show you is talking about what builds are coming this month. Now I do have to make a bit of an apology because I did say in the last show I was going to be building the the Testers 1/72 scale B2 stealth bomber. Sadly, after announcing that, I got out the kit and do you know what, it is just awful. I kind of cut a few of the sprues off. I thought I'd do a bit of test fitting, and you know, it really is showing its age. It is just so old, and I don't know if maybe I stored it a bit because the wings are all warped and wavy like this, so bringing them together is just like I did some fits and there's gaps, like, you know, some gaps are like literally just like that, absolutely massive, absolutely terrible. And you know what, I just really didn't fancy tackling an absolute hot dog awful kit, and I kind of thought, oh, do you know what, I wouldn't mind doing something a bit more nicer and modern. So I've sort of changed my mind. Sorry for changing my mind, I do apologise, but we are going to be building, actually not just starting one, actually we're going to be starting more than one. The first one we have this. I did do an inbox review of this and I do like the look of it. It's the Tempest Mark 5 Series 1. It's a probably pack edition by Edard, 148 scale. We've got loads of lovely markings we can do for this, and I just really sort of fancied it, and I just wasn't in the mood for a B2, as I've already said. So that is one kit that's coming up, nice new modern build, lovely decals and all that kind of stuff, so look out for that. But I wanted to try something different. Do you know how you sort of get a mojo for something and you fancy building something? Well, I got a little bit of a mojo for a bit of Star Trek. So all you Star Trek fans out there, we're also going to be starting this build this month. This is by AMT. It is basically all the Enterprises from, you know, the original to E. They've even thrown in that which one's that, the NX01 version as well. This is in a whopping 1 in 2,500 scale, so it's something really big, really being shrunk down. And I've just got a really good mojo for this, and yeah, there's some cool things about this kit. It's one of these things where, because it's been shrunk, well actually, I mean really this is a do you know what, I tell you what we'll do a quick little mini review.
Space, a final frontier. These are the voyages of the starship Enterprise. Its 5-year mission, to explore strange new worlds, to seek out new life and new civilizations, to boldly go where no man has gone before.
So here is a quick mini review of the Star Trek, US Enterprise model set. Now in here we have 7 ships all together, 1 in 2500 scale, so very, very small. Now this kit was just like, I remember building these when I was like, I don't know, 15 or something. We're talking like 20 years ago. The kits are old. We've got raised panel lines. There's probably like maybe 6 or 7 pieces, and they just all come together. Details not that brilliant, but what AMT's done, which is kind of cool actually, they've taken an old kit and given it like a new burst of life by going off and making a mass amount of decals. So what they've done is, and this is where they can get away with it, because it's 1 in 2500 scale, it's scaled down so much that you don't really see the detail in, like, shall we say, raised panel lines and recessed kind of form. That can get away, because it's in such a scaled down form, they can get away with putting decals on top, and the decals being the detail. And there's so many decals in it. I mean, some of these are literally completely wrapped all over. Every little bit is wrapped in decal. So I wanted to do this build because, as I say, 1, I've got a mojo for it. 2, I think it would be kind of cool to sort of teach you something where we don't have to go deep into doing stuff like spraying and all this kind of cool stuff. We can just sort of really get deep into decal. So I just want to sort of quickly show you, as like a little mini review here in the show, is just a quick sort of look at what we're sort of dealing with. So if we have a little look close up, I mean, this is, I think, one of the more modern ones of the set, but we do have recess panel lines, recessed sort of windows. I mean, they are pretty thick sort of recessed panel lines for what the scale is. That's the Enterprise E. We do have the D over here. Hopefully you can sort of see. Surface detail is, we've got all these sort of raised panel lines, and they're not very crisp in the raised panel line department either. But apart from that, I mean, really, for something that should have a lot of detail on here, it doesn't really have a lot. Hopefully you can just see there. That's just to sort of give you an idea of the kit, the oldness of it. And this is the Enterprise E. As you can see, the whole source section is just 2 pieces, and that's like half the build done in 2 pieces. And as you see in the box, I mean, it's just full of all the different plastics and stuff. You do get some cool stands with this. Hopefully, as you can see, nice sort of metal rods and a big sort of stand. You probably may have already seen this kind of stuff if you're into it, but the big deal about this kit, as I say, is what gives it that bit of extra life is these big massive beauties of decals, right? As you can see, it's going to be a complicated build. It's going to be very challenging with the decals, right? But I mean, this is all sort of shaped all nice so as it wraps around every single piece and just covers each and every model, fully in decals. Hopefully, as you can see there, I do like the Enterprise D, because I do believe the D, it's got that sort of Aztec sort of pattern and stuff. So I have seen some of these completed, and they do look rather cool, rather sort of funky, because they're scaled down. I know with, like, something as small as one in 2500, you can't really go to town with weathering or fancy spraying, because it's such a scaled down thing. And as I say, I did get a mojo for it, and I did finish one just here. Hopefully, as you can see, it's the original Enterprise. This one doesn't have as much in the decal form, but all this sort of detail you see on here, all the windows and stuff, it's all just decals, which I do find rather cool. Hopefully, as you can see just there, this is probably one of the basic ones in there. There's quite a few decals on here, but it doesn't wrap around everything. All the rest sort of do. So this was sort of like a nice one to start with. Hopefully you're liking that. I do quite like it actually. I mean, considering the scale, as you can see, it's very, very small compared to what it's supposed to be. Looks rather snazzy. So, oh, and the other thing was, I know you can go out and you can buy these kits sort of separately. You can buy the Enterprise D separately, still with the decals, but as a big set of all of them, it did come to around about £80. So not necessarily cheap. I mean, I know you're getting 7 kits in there. They are kind of small kits, to be fair, some of them. Yeah, it's kind of worth it. I don't know if it's maybe a little bit overpriced, because I mean, I know it's a very old mold. The decal's okay. Sort of make up for it, but you know, it's up to you whether you think the price is right or not. But you know, I brought it, so obviously I do. So I'm going to enjoy building that. So back to the show. So there is the Enterprise sets. Hopefully you're going to be liking that, which now brings us to May 2019's competition, which I'm going to be giving away this month. Is going to be the BF 109G10 by Edard, 148 scale, and it is the Provi pack. So hopefully you're going to be in on that one. There is an inbox review of this on the Genessis Models website if you want to go check it out. But to be in it, to win it, as always, all you have to do is go to the Genessis Models website. In the forum, there'll be a May 2019 competition thread. Just post something in there, absolutely anything, count me in, something to that effect, comments, feedback, whatever, and you are entered. You can also do it on YouTube in the comment section down below, and basically what will happen is, just like I did with our A4 there, I'll go off next month and I'll do a random number generation program countdown the thread, and all I've got to do is get your mailing address and ship it out to you free of charge. So get in there to have a chance of winning that next month, which will be announced in the next show. So next up in the show, we're going to be taking a look at what kits have been released so far in the past month. Hello there, welcome to Genessis Models kit release news. First off, we have a Mitsubishi BF 110C7, which is an X-Dragon kit that is being released by Revell in 1/32 scale at £39.99. Kitty Hawk Models comes along with a F5F Tiger, that's 1/32 scale at a whopping £79.99. We've also got a Mitsubishi KI462 Type 100. That's by Tamiya in 1/48 scale at £29.99. We've got this lovely Barbarossa limited edition kit of a Mitsubishi BF 109E, and that's by Edard in 1/48 scale. It is a whopping £63.30, but there is a lot of resin and all that goodies in that kit. We have by Edard as well in 1/48 scale. We've got a Dassault Mirage 3 CJ jet aircraft in Israeli Air Force. Now that is coming in at £35.99. Airfix is releasing a Douglas A4BQ Skyhawk in 1/72 scale for a nice little £12.99. We've got some armour here by Takom, which is the Burger Panther Oust G. That is 1/35 scale, coming in at £69.99, but I do believe that has got sort of a whole interior thing going on with that one. We've got some Russian BMD-3 airborne fighting vehicle here, which is by Trumpeter, 1/35 scale for £44.99, and that is it for this month's kit release news. So there you go, there are the kits this month. Hopefully you're going to be liking what's going to be coming along this month. Working along with our A4 in the live session. We're going to be starting 2 new builds this month, you know, with the, I forgot what I was doing there, was it the Tempest? We've got all these Enterprises going through. Got the FA18 still going on. We've got group builds on the forum. I do believe you've still got a couple of months, and it is only 1/72 scale, so you could still get in, get started and finish for, I can't remember now, it was like was it the end of June or the beginning of July or something like that. You still got like a couple of months, not much time, but you can still get a model finished by then, and I'll be announcing the winners for that as well. And we've got our live sessions, which is Friday at 6 o'clock every month. So yeah, hopefully you've enjoyed this month's show. Sadly it's coming to an end now, but I am going to leave you with all your fantastic work that you guys do on the forum, just to show it off here in the show. So until next time, my name is Bob Waldron, this is Genessis Models, and I hope you've enjoyed. Hello there, I just want to leave you with one last thing, just something we've just started doing and I'm hoping to get some of you guys support. Basically we're going to be doing, me and the wife, we're going to be doing a bit of a charity walk at the top of Snowdon, and it's all going to be for Tourette's Action UK. Now the reason why we're doing this is because, you know, sadly my daughter did end up getting Tourette's, and it has been really hard the past couple of years sort of dealing with that. She hasn't been well with it, you know, and she's sort of had to be out of school because of it, and Tourette's Action UK has sort of helped us a lot, helped Bethany a lot with trying to sort of mingle and interact with, you know, other people with Tourette's and advice and all this kind of stuff. So it's a good charity for us to support, and basically we're going to be walking up Snowdon and get people to sort of sponsor us to do that, and the money all goes to Tourette's Action UK. So if you do want to sort of get involved and, you know, donate to a charitable charity, then please do. All the information is going to be on the Genessis Models website, in the news section, where you can sort of just follow a link and donate whatever you can. I mean, you know, a little or a lot, it's totally and utterly up to you, but we'd like to raise a nice fair amount, so hopefully you'll get in on that. And again, until next time, my name is Bob Waldron, this is Genessis Models, and I hope you've enjoyed. Thank you.